Victoria, how does it feel to be a bionic person?
It's pretty cool. You know, I'm having a lot of fun with it most of the time, and I'm very excited that it's no longer a world's anomaly. It's becoming a thing that people are fascinated with.
So it's no longer a stigma out there?
Oh, it's still a stigma for sure. You know, depending where you go, but you know, usually it's not because people are bad, just people are lacking imagination. And I think as an artist, my responsibility is to tell a different story, reimagine the reality. So, you know, I feel like once people are exposed to new information and a new story, I feel like they're pretty receptive most of the time.
What are the ground rules for suitable prosthetics?
Oh, gosh. You know, really do as much research yourself as possible. Understand what's out there. You know, try to find a good prosthesist, but really arming yourself with information is key. You know, go online and just figure things out, and you know, so that you kind of like know the options. And if you have the desire to go a little crazy, you know, there's a lot of interesting new companies that are doing 3D printed covers and all kinds of stuff. You know, it's not, don't think of it as your medical device. Think of it as something that you want to wear every day.
So how about emerging technologies and their impact on people wearing prosthetics?
There's a lot of great new things that are coming up. I think it's going to be a little while until it really reaches the mass population, but you know, it's definitely out there, and I think I'm specifically working on something myself right now where I see a gap in the consumer sort of medical space. So, but prosthetics are really moving on. I think, you know, in the next 5 to 10 years, the process of getting a prosthetic is going to be much more computerized than it is right now. So with 3D printed sockets and, you know, a little bit more bionic kind of elements. But the arms are already really progressing out there. There's a lot of really exciting arm prosthetics out there. But I'm mostly really excited about the overall smart wearables, medical devices that are not medical devices, that are lifestyle items that, you know, people with health conditions can integrate in an easy way into their lives without it feeling like a, you know, something they want to hide. I think that's really important. That's the big shift for me that's happening.
So what makes up the people that inspire you in working on these developments?
I think people that just don't say no. Everybody that's inspired me that I work with are people who you come to them with an idea and they're like, let me think about how to make that possible. You know, I think it's extremely important to have that attitude in this space because, you know, we've seen how much breakthrough is possible with medicine and with technology, and I think it's just the beginning. This is the time where architects, designers, scientists, medical engineers, where everybody has to work together, you know, and it's like, what is the overall wellness goal for a human? You know, how do we achieve that? So I have a very kind of collective consciousness, collaborative sort of approach to that myself. I think it's very powerful.